Let's go.
Jurgen Klopp is a cherished dream of Barcelona fans. In this video, Vamosito will tell you why the German is the perfect match for Barca and when he will take over the Catalans. And let's get started! Two days apart, the coaches of two of Europe's top clubs announced that they will be leaving their positions at the end of the season. However, while for Jurgen Klopp it was a decision based on the need to take a break, Xavi is leaving Barcelona due to poor sporting results. The Barcelona fan community took these two events as a sign. The vast majority of supporters want to see Jurgen as their team's next coach. It seems that Joan Laporta has this same opinion. News about the Barca president's desire to appoint the German began to appear the very next day after Klopp's statement. Linking Jurgen and Barca is not just situational hype. The Catalans really need Kloppo. And he is almost the only one in the world who, in the current circumstances, is almost guaranteed to be able to return the Catalans to the elite of world football. For Klopp, Barcelona also seems like the perfect next step. The German has always loved challenges. At one time, he turned down Bayern Munich, and then chose Liverpool in crisis rather than the financially strong Manchester United. It seems that Jurgen is not interested in working where you can have everything you want at once. He wants to build unique projects and lead them to success. It's hard to think of something more challenging than modern-day Barcelona with financial problems and an unbalanced squad. Besides, La Liga and life in Spain are gonna be something new for Jurgen. Sport AS reports that the Klopp family has a farm in Mallorca, which confirms the coach's sympathy for this country. In addition, the German has repeatedly praised Barca in his interviews and called Messi the best player he has ever seen. I have one selfie on my smartphone. That's with Messi. Cristiano was in the room as well. Klopp once said in his typical manner, "It's obvious that he is 100% Team Messi." The fans will be happy about that. Do we think that Barcelona will be Klopp's next club? Yes. Will it happen at the beginning of next season? No. I'm running out of energy. These were the words Jurgen used to announce his departure from Liverpool. Whatever will happen in the future, I don't know now, but no club, no country for the next year. Klopp said about his plans. The coach intends to spend a year away from football, enjoying life and recharging. You should understand him. Jurgen has been coaching non-stop since 2001. Before that, he had a playing career, which of course was also without breaks. No matter how much you love football, sometimes you need to take a breather. And that's exactly what Klopp is planning. Most likely, Barca will have a transitional coach before Jurgen. Now the press is writing about Girona coach Michel, Hansi Flick, or Barca athletic coach Rafa Marquez. So far, it seems that Klopp will keep his promise and rest for a whole year. However, when he left Borussia after the 2014-15 season, he also announced plans to take a break from football. But 4 months later, he signed a contract with Liverpool. Perhaps this time it will be the same, and Jurgen will be able to recover much faster. In this scenario, he could end up at Barca next winter. In fact, it doesn't really matter that much. The main thing is that the club has to think strategically and plan to work with Jurgen Klopp for the next decade, not just 1 or 2 seasons. Like this video if you would love to see Klopp as Barcelona's coach. So why does Barca need Jurgen so badly, and why is Camp Nou the perfect place for Klopp to have the last great adventure of his career? Let's find out! There are many reasons why Barca need Kloppo. Based on the existing problems, the Catalans need someone who can raise the level of the club under severe financial constraints. It is unlikely that there is anyone in the whole world who is capable of doing this apart from Jurgen. In Liverpool, Klopp was constantly working with a limited transfer budget. The Merseysiders have never been the type to throw money around. Manchester City, Manchester United, Arsenal and Chelsea spent much more. Now Newcastle has joined the list of big spenders. Liverpool's transfer budget was much closer to clubs like Tottenham, West Ham or Aston Villa than to the aforementioned rich ones. Jurgen's first full season at Anfield was the 2016-17 season. Since then, the club spent 930 million euros on transfers. However, at the same time, players were sold for 545 million euros. That is, the transfer net spent for 8 seasons amounted to 385 million euros. This is an average of 48 million euros per year. For comparison, over the same period, Manchester City's net spend was 100 million per year, and Chelsea's was 125 million. And being in such a disadvantageous position, to put it mildly, Jurgen was able not only to win the Premier League and the Champions League, but also to develop most of the players to an elite level. This is exactly what Barcelona need. Even if they are in a financial hole, the Catalans will be able to allocate similar amounts to Liverpool for transfers every year. And unlike other managers, these will be enough for Jurgen to move forward. Player development is also a defining quality of Jurgen Klopp. Virgil van Dijk, Andy Robertson, Trent Alexander-Arnold, Mohamed Salah, Sadio Mane, Roberto Firmino and others have all evolved into world-class players largely thanks to Klopp. If you doubt this, then take a look at what happened to the players who reached the top level with Jurgen and who decided to leave the club in search of something better. Felipe Coutinho, Sadio Mane, Roberto Firmino, Jorginho Wijnaldum, Fabinho and others. As Jose Mourinho said,
"See where they play. Where they play, how they play, if they play. That's football heritage."
With Jurgen, every Barcelona player can hope to reach a whole new level. For players like Frenkie de Jong, Jules Koundé, Ferran Torres or Rafinha, it could be a real breakthrough. Not to mention the youngsters like Pedri, Gavi, Balde and Yamal, who would have progressed anyway, but with the German coach, it'll happen exponentially. The next thing that unites the values of Barcelona and Klopp is the club academy. Jurgen likes to develop players and has repeatedly emphasized the importance of academy players in the first team. This not only preserves the club's identity, but also shows young players that everyone has a chance to play for their childhood club. Let's take a look. This season, Liverpool's first team has 5 players from the academy who play an important role. Trent Alexander-Arnold, Curtis Jones, Jarrell Quansah, Min Kelleher, and Connor Bradley. Let's not forget about the injured super talent Stefan Bajcetic. In addition to them, Ben Doak, James McConnell, Bobby Clark, and Owen Beck have also made appearances this season. That's impressive! Now imagine what Jurgen will be able to do with the full power of La Masia at his disposal. Jurgen Klopp's style of football is another thing that makes Barcelona fans excited. It's gonna be a slightly different approach compared to tiki-taka. A little less focused on ball control, but much more focused on intensity. Fierce counter-pressing, constant pressure on the opponent, a huge number of created chances and goals. Everyone at Camp Nou is ready to wake up to the comforting tiki-taka melody and have a rocking time. When Jurgen Klopp came to Liverpool, his message to the fans was, "We have to change from doubters to believers." It became a motto for the fans that grew into something more. Since then, everything has transformed in Liverpool. The club has not only achieved the greatest successes of the 21st century, but has also become one of the greatest powerhouses in world football. That's exactly what Barcelona need: faith, unity, and one crazy German coach who can work miracles. We don't know when it'll happen, but Jurgen Klopp and Barca's paths are bound to cross. So why not make it happen as soon as possible? Friends, write in the comments whether you would like to see Klopp as Barcelona coach and whether you believe in his appointment. Watch our other videos and take care. Bye-bye.